Hello and welcome to the Awesome 180 channel. I am Ashton Doctor, your habit coach, and today we're going to be talking about fat loss supplements, fat burners. They go by so many different names and there are so many different options available in the market. And I know if you are on this fat loss journey that there is a big temptation to at least try them out, see what they're about. Maybe all of you all have tried it, maybe a few of you all have sampled it, maybe you have researched it. So today I thought I'd make a guide to understanding what fat loss supplements are. So there are two broad categories. There are combined fat loss supplements, that means they have different molecules at play, they have different ingredients in them, and then you have standalone ingredients. Okay, I'm not a fan of the combined ones because it's very often strange to find out what ingredients are there in it, and if you don't know the ingredients, you should not be having them. So the combined ones are not where it is at. What I do prefer are the individual kinds of ingredients, and these fall into four categories. The first category are called appetite suppressants. These are things like Garcinia cambogia, which when you have, your appetite gets suppressed a little. Now, I'm not a fan of these because why should you want to suppress your appetite? You might as well learn the right way of eating so that you never have to rely on something to suppress your appetite. You could learn these things, and our hunger hormone ghrelin makes us hungry, and ghrelin again comes from things like sugar cravings, etc. So we need to understand the mechanisms at play. We can use things like fasting to prevent ourselves from overeating, but using an appetite suppressant is not something that I'm a fan of. The second category are things that control your blood sugar level. Now, there are a lot of natural ingredients that are available in this category, and hence this is one of my favorite categories to play around with. Typically, I have these along with a meal so that when I've had a high carbohydrate meal, my blood sugar doesn't spike up and then crash. See, it's that spiking up and crashing that is the problem when we start thinking about fat, because every time it spikes, the body says, oh my god, panic, too much sugar, store it as fat. And instead what this does is this levels out that curve so there's no spike taking place. So there are 3 or 4 important supplements that you could use. The first one is my favorite, it's called berberine. It is something that is not very popular but is gaining popularity across the world. It has been shown to not only manage your blood sugar levels but blood pressure as well. And so it is something that you could possibly look at and explore. The second one is Karela or bitter melon extract. You know, we are so familiar with Karela here in India, but the extract of that helps with managing your blood sugar level. The third is cinnamon. Cinnamon is very easy. Add it to your coffee while you're making it. You can add it to a chocolate pudding that you're making. So cinnamon also has that effect of leveling out your blood sugar, and hence it's something that you could use. The fourth interesting supplement is alpha lipoic acid. Now, this is more on the chemical side. These are things that if you are not confident about, don't venture forth. But the natural ones, definitely think about playing around with. Remember, all of this stuff should be done with talking to your doctor. Don't take this as medical advice, okay? This is just making you aware of what are the ingredients that are available. After that, you have supplements that help metabolize fat. These are things that move fat into your cells to be used. So for example, something called L-carnitine or acetyl L-carnitine are fantastic at doing this job. It is a natural compound found in most meats. However, we are consuming it, but we're not getting enough. And what this does is it moves what are called long-chain fatty acids into your cells. Okay, these are things that would take longer to be absorbed, but now because of L-carnitine can be absorbed faster. It is also a fantastic supplement for improving your brain function because your brain can function off fats, and this helps in that as well. So this supplement L-carnitine was the darling child of the anti-aging world, and then because of the fat loss benefits got taken over completely by the bodybuilding world and the fat loss world. So normally on L-carnitine boxes you'll find fat loss supplement, but remember that it's doing far more for your body than just fat loss. So this is definitely part of my everyday kit for sure. So the last category are metabolism boosters. These are the ones that increase your metabolic rate. So things like green tea extract, green coffee bean extract, capsicum extract or pepper extract. These things increase your metabolic fires and hence they're normally called fat burners. Do I like them? Yes, once in a while, but in a cycle format. So it's not something that I would be taking continuously for the rest of my life. Maybe once a month, and I won't have it for a month, and I'll have it again another month later. The reason for doing this is that you don't want your body to get used to something that is going to artificially increase your metabolism. You might as well do natural things like exercise, build actual muscle to help increase your metabolism than rely on a supplement. So understand how these supplements function, and then you can start making better choices. Don't go blindly into the fat loss world. Choose carefully. Do I need something to maintain my blood sugar level because right now it seems to be spiking and dropping? Is there something that I need to do for my fat loss and using fat? Then use L-carnitine. And a special tip from me, what I like doing is I like having my coffee with cinnamon inside and then having an L-carnitine capsule. Why? Because the cinnamon maintains your blood sugar level. The coffee mobilizes fat. So coffee actually helps fat move around the body, and the L-carnitine shoves that fat into your cells. So now that's a very non-technical way of describing it, but that is how it works. So you can slowly start building up these stacks. I will put out lots of content like this, helping you build these stacks for yourself. But use this video as a stepping stone to make better choices with regards to the supplements that you're using. Remember, always ask a doctor because I have no idea what medical conditions you might have, and it's important to take their advice before you start using any of these supplements. Okay? If you like this video, please don't forget to hit like and share this video with friends who you know are on this fat loss journey. You can also subscribe to the channel and press that little bell icon next to it. Remember, I am Ashton Doctor, your habit coach, and awesome lives, they start with awesome habits.